bitches.
It's time for the
My
weekly
favorite part.
Umar update. And my people, I did not think I was going to have much to say about Umar this week because, Umar's been kind of keeping a low profile and he's been, kind of staying off live. So when he does that, it's not a lot you can go with. But, oh, man, we got something to talk about. So it started this week. My man posted a live or IGTV video, whatever it was, about vaccines being tied to a plan to kill 3 billion Africans. And my only question was, what this got to do with the school? Because it was some random man, I don't know who this man was, in his car, introing the video. Then the video plays. Then it's this random man again. I'm like, who is this random man? What this got to do with the school, Umar? Okay. So then he posted a picture saying that he was betting FDMG money on the game, on the Bills and Chiefs game, to get HVAC funds.
What?
Nigga, I want my money back.
He posted a picture on Instagram saying he was betting FDMG money on the Bills and Chiefs game to get HVAC funds.
Ain't that illegal? Ain't that illegal?
I'm not 100% sure, but it sounds really sketchy. It doesn't sound like something the IRS would take kindly to. Now, he then posted a live. Now, you notice everybody been saying, so we've been saying it for a minute. Pretty much since he left the school, we've been like, when he gonna go back to the school, though? So when you gonna go back to the school, though? Did you forget about the school? Do you still own the school? Do you know what a school is? So everybody been talking about him not going back to the school. So finally, he posted a live this week where he went back to the school, and the lights seemed to be on, like he said. But the school looks horrible. The gym floor is reflooded with sewage water. That's just sitting there. So who knows? That's been just sitting there since he left. Now remember, they was on the cleanup day back in December 4th when the anti-protest that turned into a cleanup day, the first annual FDMG cleanup day. Why that's something that you want people that's already giving you their hard-earned money to be, I don't know.
Annually.
Right. But after they pushed all this water out and it swept up and they had Fabuloso and bleach mixed all on the floor so people going to die up in there from the fumes.
It'll smell good.
The sewage is right back, totaled up. I mean, it looked like a little lake up in there.
A COVID.
And then he went into the bathrooms for some reason. Those are not fully fitted with pipes. The toilets are in really bad shape, and one of them looked like somebody that took a sledgehammer to it, because it's just broken up into literal pieces. So yeah. Then he went to the gym. He went back to the gym area, and you know how in gyms they got the little coach's room, right? Well, in the coach's room, they got the clothing, the basketball uniforms and stuff, from the old basketball team that used to be there from Moyer Academy when the school was called Moyer Academy. Now, the school was closed for a couple of years before he purchased the school. And this is going on the 2-year anniversary of him purchasing the school. So we're talking about several years that this school has just been there, sitting with sewage in the air. And he still hasn't cleaned out the place. He ain't even took the old school stuff out of there yet. He just sitting there? Okay. Now the taxes I think are due today or yesterday, someday this week they are due. His, the monthly bill that keep rolling in. So now at this point he is at total bills and taxes owed. He's above $200,000 now, so he's reached a milestone. And then this is where it gets good for the week champs. This podcast called Fraudsters. They do exposés or documentary type podcasts on different people who are frauded people. And usually they do it on people who have like been convicted of some type of fraud. So like they started, like they done got a 2-part series on Umar. Now they went in on Umar. When I say they went in, like I listened to this whole thing. They went through all the nooks and crannies. They went back, like, you know how I had to catch y'all up, right? Remember when I first brought them to y'all, like, hey, this is what I done found on him. So they went all the way back like that. They exposed all of Umar's fake claims, like one by one. They found a review of Umar's book from somebody who done bought the book. Like they got the book in their hand. The book is not properly cited. So it's like, it's not peer reviewed. It's not, if you're a scholar, you're supposed to, you know, present your work to a body of your peers and have them, you know what I'm saying, also run their experiments, run their brains across it. And then if they agree and, you know, it's a consensus enough, then, you know what I'm saying, you get published, None of that. He didn't cite no sources from where he got his information from, nothing. Half of the book are blank pages every few pages, just blank pages for notes. But it's just like a page that said notes at the top, and then it's a blank sheet of paper on both sides. So it's like, so he basically got filler pages to pad the book length. They checked his 501c4 through Charity Navigator to see like, what should you be providing legally as a charitable type of organization, right? He should have his EIN, his board or his like governing body listed, and he should have documentation of where his funds are being spent. And this is at minimum. Then they checked, they found his EIN, the fraudsters found his EIN and checked with the IRS, and they're still waiting on the response. So they're probably gonna do a follow-up at some point if they get that information back from the IRS. Then they debunked some more. They went so far as to sign up for the Loyal Donors Club. So if you remember, I told y'all, Umar got this thing where like you can pay every month. Like you gotta just donate once. You can pay $50 for bronze or $100 for silver or something for $250 and another $500 and something else for $1,000. Like he got it all lined up for you to keep giving him money every month. So they paid for the bronze membership. Now with any membership, you're supposed to get entrance or a link or something like that, a phone number into WhatsApp. So it's like a cheap group meet. So you get up in WhatsApp and then he talk to you and he tell you whatever information he got on the school. So they signed up for the Loyal Donors Club. Never got the link to the WhatsApp group. Been hitting them up, trying to get information about it. Couldn't get no information about the school now that they done paid their money, and they can't get into the WhatsApp group that you're supposed to get information into if you sign up for this Loyal Donors Club. They then had a lady on there named Ebony Chappelle or Chapel. I don't want to mess her name up, but her name was Ebony. She's a writer basically, and she used to support Umar. She was down with him, you know what I'm saying, as far as his information as far as about the school system reforms type stuff. You know what I mean? Just like everybody else, he gets you what he knows this part. So he stick with that. And then he started going with the kooky stuff and lose you. So she interviewed him back in like 2017-ish. And she found him to be very homophobic and misogynistic during the interview. And when she had went to like see one of his live, you know, his shows, so he's tossed the same exact speech that he says on Instagram Live all the time. He says that at every one of his actual live shows. So if you go to pay anything to see him, you also get the same thing you've already seen for free 100 times. But she interviewed him and she said he even went so far as to threaten this lady that if she writing a negative article, some could be bad for her. Threatening women? You threatening women, man? Now, the walls are closing in on this guy, and the 2-year anniversary of him getting these trap bandos are coming up in literally like 3 weeks. Like it's about to be February is the anniversary is coming up. So I know he gonna do some wild stuff coming up. So look forward to some shenanigans coming soon. But that is the Umar weekly update, fellas. If y'all have any takes, you can take it away.
Scamming ass Umar.
Yeah, I don't.
Scamming ass Umar.
I don't ever trust anybody that adds WhatsApp for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. I just
uses WhatsApp.
I don't even know what that is.
Why is that your business model? Like, even we got a business email. Hey, you know what I mean? Like, contact us here. Like, and we will email you back.
maybe want WhatsApp.
We're
so
not
you
gonna
call
give you
the
no
donors.
WhatsApp. Like, he could have at least had a Discord. At least that's like something like from this. So I'm done. I don't know where to go with Umar no more. I'm just waiting for this
Scamming ass
empire to
Umar.
crumble because it's happening. It's going to happen. Like, you can see the walls closing in on these little hotel hustlers, man. They be like just scheming and scamming and like, oh, I'm siphoning a little more out of them. I got them while they weak. Oh, COVID got them, huh? They're ripe for the picking. Let me holler at these single moms and get them on my side. Yeah, that'll make sure I get my money.
All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
Shit's stupid, man.
Thanks to you, we did it. We reached our first 100 subscribers. Help us celebrate this amazing milestone by joining the Pod Squad today. All you got to do is go to teespring.com/stores/Podnas-closet-1 and enter our promo code Podnas100 to get 50% off all purchases until January 31st. Thank you for your support. We couldn't do it without you.
Welcome to the Podnas with Face, Pat, and Tiz.